ceramic coating your vehicle. I've done it to a few of my cars, but today we're doing it to the truck. Let's talk about ceramic coat and why I'm doing it. Let's get to it. Today's video is brought to you by Lethal Garage Synthetics. If you guys didn't know, I've been an Amsoil dealer for over 6 years and personally run Amsoil products in my car, from engine oil, trans fluid, rear gear, brake fluid, etc. Have it all, even their coolant. And if you guys are looking to change your oil or change any of the fluids in your car and want to look for the best product available, hit the link down below in the description. You can sign up as a preferred customer, save 25% off on all of your orders, and on top of that, you can get free shipping. So check it out, hit the link below, and let's get to the video. So if you guys didn't know, DBR is someone who I've trusted. Well, I should just say Rolando. This is Rolando right here. As many of you guys have know, or if you follow me on Instagram or here on YouTube, you may have seen on my white Camaro. He's also done my dad's Corvette. He did my wife's Wagoneer. We've ceramic coated quite a few different things. And I'm a big guy, like I don't know how many of you guys work on your vehicles because it's like therapeutic for you. Like I used to detail my vehicles because it was therapeutic. I don't know, Rolando, you ever feel that way now that you've been doing it for so many years? I detail my own cars. Oh, see, he's just working on Ferraris and Lambos and stuff now in my truck. But I used to enjoy doing it, but as I've gotten older, I have more kids. I don't have time to do it myself. And so I love the idea of ceramic coating in that instance, because if I do want to go out and wash my car, it makes it so much easier to wash your vehicle because one, it's hydrophobic, it protects the paint, it's a UV protect. I'll let Rolando speak to all the details on the coating that we did here, but it makes it a heck of a lot simpler, I'll tell you that. And especially if you maintain it, or if you work with a detailer like someone like DBR, who I highly suggest, check them out, hit them up, they're in Marietta, California. They can keep it refreshed, they can keep it going, and these coatings will last for years if you take care of them. Now, this truck,
what's the asterisk,
the shiny truck, this thing is gonna be parked outside all day, every day for its life. It's not a garage queen like my Camaros. So in those instances, those coatings last even longer per se, because one, I take really good care of them, but two, they're not in direct sunlight, they're not getting hammered on all the time, all that stuff. So it does make a big difference. You know, if you get a ceramic coat and you're just like, I'm gonna take my car through drive-through car washes all the time, that's not the best of ideas. Yeah. He's seen it all. So, you know, just because it's ceramic coated doesn't make it bulletproof. It's not going to be rock chip proof or anything like that. So you still have to take care of the coating in a sense, you know. And one thing I've always told people, like, yeah, you can ceramic coat, but you can always put a sealer on top of it. You can still wax it. You can do all that kind of stuff because that's going to give you extra layers of benefits. That's beyond my knowledge of this kind of stuff, but I know in some instances it makes it even shinier. But in this instance, I just wanted my truck protected. The big bonus here is you can see how freaking shiny it is now. It wasn't this here, I'll turn the camera. Can I? Here, no, I'm gonna just flip the camera. So here, flipped around, but you could see just how shiny it is. And I'm gonna show you something that I didn't think was gonna be a thing. Yeah, well, we're not live. So I don't know how many of you guys out there got these like magnet flags. Like, I'm a patriot. I love America. I want to support it. And this is a magnet. It sticks on your truck. Well, I didn't clean my truck. Well, I did, but dirt must have got behind it. I don't know. My door's blocking the light now, but I don't know if you could. Oh yeah, you can. Look right in here.
Old Glory etched in.
Look at Old Glory's etched in the paint of this brand new truck.
And that's polished. And
he polished it. Like, the dirt under this cheap, probably made in China flag, I'm now gonna just get vinyl decals and put on here. I'm not. Oh, that would probably. I wonder how magnetic it would remain with a clear bra, like a PPF or something like that. Yeah, either or. But it did that to the truck, unfortunately. So those are now on my backseat, not going back on the body. You sure? I mean, they're still there. They're ghosted. It's a feature, not a. But yeah, no, truck's super shiny, super good. It's now protected. It's now coated. I didn't even ask. You always use whatever coating. What coating did we go with?
We used the Sea Quartz Finest. I'm not allowed to really put it on for what we did, but I always throw it on for you, so it's the good stuff. I know everybody knows. So.
Sea Quartz Finest. So what is the rating for that coating?
It's ideally, it has I would say a field tested rating of 3 to 5 years. And like you mentioned, if you don't take care of it, I mean, you could kill something in like a year if you don't wash it. So that's the big asterisk behind any coating. You want to take care of it too. And not neglect it. And just because it says scratch resistance doesn't mean it's scratch proof. So
Yep. And, it's just like PPF, you know, it's like just because you have PPF in there doesn't mean your paint's not going to get chipped.
you can still ruin that too.
But I mean, you can see, we're obviously inside with lights and stuff, so you can really see it shine, but we'll get it outside. It's already, the sun's kind of going down, so I don't think we're going to get a lot. But I mean, it's a brand new truck, so it was already shiny off the lot. I mean, obviously the paint. So if you guys don't know a plastic bag test, you can get old school grocery bag, not outlawed in California. Actually, the best bags to use are if you go to the grocery store and get the produce bags that you put like your apples and vegetables in. You put your hand in the bag and you can literally glide it over your paint and it will show, or you can feel the contaminants in your clear coat. It's ridiculous. The first time someone showed me that, I was like, what? Went over to my Camaro that I thought that I cleaned really good and it's all, I'm like, oh my God, it's so bad.
Sandwich bags work too.
Sandwich bags.
They're a little thicker, but yeah, those bags are mentioned.
Yeah. But it's crazy because it like heightens the senses of your fingertips and you can literally feel, it feels like sandpaper, like you're running your fingers over sandpaper. So that's like, if you want to know, like, does my vehicle need to be color corrected or like clay barred or anything like that, polished, like do that test first and it will very much tell you like, yes. If you haven't ever clay barred a vehicle, that helps get rid of that. But the ceramic coating is like at the top. It's like the echelon. It's not the cheap route to go. It is like, I'm gonna take care of my paint. Like in California out here under the sun, like our summers get pretty brutal. Have you guys ever seen like those old, like, I know you guys have seen them, but their cars around, they look fairly new and their paint looks like it's just falling off. It's because one, they probably never washed their vehicle. Two, they probably washed it with acidic based crap. Or three, they've never tried to protect their paint and it just fell off the vehicle like 5, 6, 7 years.
Or it's a Toyota.
Or it's a Toyota.
Yeah, they have that water-based cleaner, and honestly, like you'll start seeing it fading after a few years. So,
well, like
especially in this heat.
You Supra guys, you're in trouble. You're in trouble. But yeah, overall, DBR's always done amazing work. Is it just you nowadays? You got a team in here, right?
Some help now, but I'm kind of going back to solo-ish work.
Going old school. And one of the so he's got this new stuff. I shouldn't say new stuff, but new technology, and it's not even new technology at this point.
Since the 80s,
But dry ice. And it's funny because he was telling me about it and I was like, dude, I was literally just looking into it myself. But I think we're gonna bring my son's car down here and see if we can dry ice the underbody or the undercarriage of the car and clean it all up. So he's got the lift. And where's your dry? Is that it?
Right now? In the corner.
Oh, it's over here. He keeps telling me he never has ice. He's trying to tell me to stay away.
We have another system coming too, which will be even bigger.
It's all good though. It's all good. I don't know, should we do the walk around? Do you guys, can I zoom out with this? Oh, there we go. I don't have to like hold the phone to my chin. But yeah, it's like, oh, what does ceramic coating do? It does make things really shiny. And yes, it will get dirty and just like your normal vehicle. One of the key things of ceramic coat is hydrophobic. So like you ever see the test where someone pours a bottle of water and the water just falls right off your vehicle, or when it rains, it beads off very easily. That's a benefit. I wouldn't call that an epic feature by any means,
Yeah,
but
it's pretty standard with coatings, but that's essentially what helps clean it.
yeah.
I
But
think you sold it better than I did too.
who did?
You did.
How?
I'm like, just buy this coating, it'll work. So.
It's just but it'll work. He's like,
There's a whole science behind it.
yeah. So, but it's shiny. It's a nice deep shine. It's a white truck, so it kind of hides it. But for me, it's the protection. It's the ease of being able to clean it. And it maybe not even for me, because I'm, you know, as you guys know, I have Manny comes over and will detail my vehicles every now and then. And makes his life easier. He comes over and washes the truck in like half the time because the dirt just falls off. Like he doesn't have to sit there and scrub it all. So that's a benefit. But I'm sure you're tired of looking at shiny trucks in my face and hearing me rant and rave. So if you guys live in Southern California and need a place to give you a good deal, hit up Orlando, DBR Detail. I'll put his details down in the description. Tell him Lethal sent you. He whispered in my ear, said I'd give him a good deal. What's the good deal? He's gonna charge you $5 more. I'm kidding, more extra. But yeah, so if you guys want, use a place I trust. I've never been disappointed, so hit him up. Thanks for checking out this video. Until next time, guys, see you on the road.